Wait a minute. Is he owning something? Is this making too much sense? Like, what the? Wait a minute. That nigga got a point.
I just saw a video of a woman who was running in a marathon, and when she looks over, she notices a friend of hers flew in from London to watch her finish. The friend flew in for like 24 hours, and she sees the friend, and she immediately starts bawling. She's like crying and running, and you can tell she's like overjoyed that her friend would do such a thing. I think sometimes when men are questioning why women are choosing to be single, why some women don't want to be in relationships, and I think it's because for some.
How?
Why?
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Rome back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. So, some of you guys might have recognized the woman that was speaking in the intro. I've reacted to her a few times, and it's funny because last time I reacted to her, she sounded like she was changing her tune. I thought it was partly due to her being called out for putting out the kind of content that she has, even though she got a whole ass husband at home. But I stumbled across this and I was kind of like, maybe she switched back over because that money started to dry up when she tried to straighten herself up for getting called out. So, and once again, I've made this statement before on my channel, man. Because women are always want to say y'all want to decenter men and the world would be better without men. But even in a situation like what I'm about to show you guys that has absolutely nothing to do with men, y'all still found the way to make it about men. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this video.
I just saw a video of a woman who was running in a marathon, and when she looks over, she notices a friend of hers flew in from London to watch her finish. The friend flew in for like 24 hours, and she sees the friend, and she immediately starts bawling. She's like crying and running, and you can tell she's like overjoyed that her friend would do such a thing. I think sometimes when men are questioning why women are choosing to be single, why some women don't want to be in relationships, and I think it's because for some.
How? No, how? How did you make that about a man? How did you find a way? At this point, it's a superpower. The way y'all drag men into shit. At this point, because a man had nothing to do with that video at all. The person in the video running was a woman. The person that came to go see her was a woman. The person she bought her plane ticket from was a woman. The pilot was a woman. The motherfucker holding the camera was a woman. Everybody was, and you was like, you know what? I bet these motherfuckers don't think I can make this shit about. I think somebody bet you. Somebody was like, bitch, bet $100 you can't make this about a man. And you was like, I know this bitch ain't talking to me. This was a really beautiful video about two friends, two women that have known each other for years, that did a dope gesture that made her feel a certain type of way when she was on her journey and running her marathon. But you looked at that and was like, but men though. Don't forget men ain't shit while you enjoying this video. Men though. I swear to God, y'all always be saying shit like, how come men always in women business? No, fuck that. I swear, men be minding their business and you'll just see a video like this.
Oh, tell me why I just found out that the reason why we all have terrible allergies is because there's too many male trees planted. So you're telling me men are the problem even in the nature realm? I have allergies because there's a male tree loneliness epidemic? Are you kidding me? I saw that the one solution would be to plant more female trees. So women gotta do everything around it!
We get it, ladies. We suck. We're horrible. Women good, men bad. We get it. We're dumb. We're slow. We're evil. We're abusive. The bear. We get it. We get it. God damn it. We get it. Shit. Fellas, they not gonna be happy until we all just go jump in a volcano. They not, bro. Let's just go do that. Cause fuck, man.
I'm with you on this one because Mr. Fantastic himself couldn't even make that far of a reach. But if anybody, whether you're a content creator or not, if you are a woman and you can find a way to try to correlate that video that has absolutely nothing to do with men and try to somehow make it about men, it says more about you more so than it does about the men that you're trying to talk about. And I'm going to just leave that at that, because that right there,
You stupid.
ooh, Lord, that... Okay. And you talk about they want to blame men for everything. You ain't seen the half of it. Wait till y'all see this next video. This next... Dude, your chin might hit the floor when you hear this next one, bro. Check this shit out.
Adam ate that apple. I'm convinced that Adam ate the apple in the Garden of Eden. He was the one to start. He didn't listen. He disobeyed.
Can't make this up. You can't make this up. This is ludicrous. Now we're avoiding biblical responsibility. You can't even make. They're avoiding biblical responsibility over here. Look, there's two ways to look at this, right? Okay, so let's say you are a believer. I'm not one casting stones or nothing, but that's a sin. Like you just tried to rewrite the Bible. You just tried to rewrite the Bible. If you're a believer, you just tried to rewrite the Bible, right? And if you're not a believer and you're saying, oh, I believe Adam did it, you don't even believe it's real. So now you're avoiding biblical fictional responsibility, which is like a whole nother level of crazy. I'm gonna say that one more time. If you don't believe in the Bible, right, and it's just a fictional story to you, and then you say, I don't believe Adam did it. What do you mean you don't believe Adam did it? That's like me reading Harry Potter and being like, I don't think Harry Potter was the boy who lived. What do you mean? What do you mean you don't believe he did it? There's no way you look at this statement and it makes any sense whether you believe it, the Bible, or you don't. It's simply ludicrous. Like how do you avoid accountability so hard? You go back to pre-ancient biblical, like how do you do that? How do you avoid accountability that hard? How are you vicariously avoiding accountability for Eve? Eve? I can't even do it.
Bunny crew, they the most educated. Remember that, y'all. And yes, I am being sarcastic. No need to correct me in the comments. And you want to know the sad part? You can debunk her way of thinking without even being biblical. That's the sad part. We can just look at this logically as you look at today's world that we're living in right now. Who's more easily influenced, men or women? Anybody will tell you that it's women. All you got to do is look at dating trends, so on and so forth, right? Okay, cool. Who got influenced to eat that apple? Adam or Eve? It was Eve. What does that tell you? Pretty much since the beginning of time, it's been women who have been far more easily influenced, especially when it comes to what would be considered the devil, a whole whatever things you can think of that would be considered bad. Women, since Adam and Eve. So with that being said, just looking at it logically in that sense, not even the biblical sense, why would you come to that conclusion? I tell you what, bro, I'm really convinced that there are some women out here, whatever propaganda, whatever content that they're consuming, it really got them thinking that they are just this perfect human being simply because they are a woman. I really don't know where it's coming from, whether it's feminism, femininity content, lifestyle content, whatever the fuck is coming from. The shit is working. Because sometimes to see these women talk like this, I gotta be honest with you, it's a bit scary because it's like when you hear them talk, it's like they throw all lack of common sense out the window. Like hell, are we on the same planet?
Next time a guy does me wrong, I want not an apology, I want financial compensation. Yeah, because A, you've wasted my time, which is valuable, and B, therapy's not free. So pay the piper.
And you know what? Apologies are free, but y'all can't even give men that.
It turns out I actually may be the problem. I've been on 3 dates with this guy, and he is perfect. He is a doctor. He is attractive. He is 6'4", and he likes me. And he's from the South, and he has this cute little accent, but he has all the same beliefs in me, and we agree on everything, and I am not into him at all. At all. Not even a little bit. Don't even care. Not even a little bit. 3 dates, and I was like, all right, I gotta cut this man off, because now it's like I can't keep leading him on, and I can't keep going through this. I don't like him. It might be me, because on paper, this man is everything. On paper, this man is perfect, and I am not into it. I'm just not. He's too nice. I don't know. I don't know. It may be me. I may be the problem. I think it's me.
I was totally on your side until the very end. Because you're self-aware, you seem to know what you want. You were not nitpicking some sort of thing that was giving you the ick. You gave it 3 dates. But look, you lost me. You lost me when you said that the man was too nice. Because that is the worst, most frustrating thing that you can say about a man. Especially when it's in a video that you're posting that a lot of men are going to see. Because that means that they can check all the boxes. They can even be super attractive, super tall. They can be successful. But if they're too nice, he's not going to get the girl. I implore women to stop using this phrase and actually label the behaviors that he is doing that is making you less attracted to him. Because nice guy to some people would include saying thank you or opening the door for you. Nice guy syndrome qualities that women have a problem with is where a guy doesn't stand up for himself. He lets everyone walk all over him. There is a difference between those two, and I just want men to hear that from more and more women, please.
But the problem is that you're never going to hear that from more women, because if that's the case, then guess what those nice guys are going to do? They're going to start acting like the guys that they actually are attracted to. This is why when you hear the term villain arc in these spaces, that term exists for a reason, because that's pretty much what a lot of the guys that are in this space have experienced. Myself included. I ain't even gonna hold you. But in my opinion, I think women really know the difference. I think the problem is that women want a man that doesn't let other people walk all over him. However, those women still want to be able to walk all over their man themselves. Yeah, I know that sounds so fucked up, but I'm telling you, women want the best of both worlds. They want a man that's masculine when it's necessary and convenient, but then they want you to be that soft, cuddly teddy bear that pretty much just let her get her way and do whatever she wants at the same time. They only want the discipline outside of anybody else a bit between y'all two. Basically, is what I'm saying. But let's keep it moving.
Black women are not warned enough about the good guys as much as they're warned about the hood guys.
They don't warn y'all about good men like they do about hood men, probably because that's not a real fucking thing. But let me show you what I'm talking about. One is bleach and one is water, but if you let women tell it, it's all the same. They don't have nothing good to choose from. But imagine, you don't have to drink none of these motherfuckers. You can stay single, but what they keep doing, keep drinking the bleach just to make excuses for why this is exactly like this. This is why all men are the same. They are all a problem. And not the motherfucker who keep drinking what they know ain't good for them. This is why y'all so fucking irritated. Not because y'all make dumbass choices that y'all been making since y'all was in middle school, but then y'all complain. Every fucking chance y'all get, y'all act like men are the problem. But you think they all the same anyways. And if that's the case, the only problem is expecting something different. They even say dumb shit like it's all of us till it's none of us. That's bleach. That's water. It's gonna always be that. No matter how hurt you are about the shit. It's actually sad to see how many women crash out over their own delusional mentality. Some of them will say, it's cause you good to them and it's cause you text, you can't be available. So now they finna turn into the type of person that's gonna basically be the bleach. And what makes you think any man with any sense gonna drink that shit? So y'all just make it impossible for y'all to ever have this man y'all want because y'all avoid accountability like Neo in the Matrix by saying stupid shit like this. Subscribe to my YouTube, Planet Reality.
There's one complaint that men have with women, and this is one complaint that I actually really agree with. And that is women lack humility. Not only do women suck at taking accountability, they suck at showing you how sorry they are. But the funny thing is, if roles are reversed, they want you to beg and plead, wine and dine, do whatever it takes to show how sorry you are. But when it comes to them, even apologizing more than once is too close to begging. And the reason I agree with men is because I see this in friendships with women. Women will do the nastiest things to you and then turn around and tell you that they're protecting their peace. Or then tell you, I don't want people ganging up on me. I don't think I'm such a bad person. No, we don't think that either. But we think you're wrong. We think that you should show some humility and prove that you're sorry. But no, that's too close to begging. There's one.
What you mean too close to begging? The way these women come up on here talking about a man need to pay for this and pay for that before I meet you on the first date, you got me fucked up. Out here sounding like MadCon, begging you. Yeah, man. Well, nah, that ain't. Nope. You cannot. They out here dry begging too much to sit over here and say that's too much like begging. I'm sorry. I'm like, I hear where she coming from. I'm just being a smart ass and being funny, y'all. Don't mind me, man. Let's keep it moving.
This relationship, like what role did you play in it going wrong?
Right.
And she'll look you dead in the eyes and say nothing. I did what I was supposed to do. He cheated.
Yeah.
Or I did what I was supposed to do. He neglected me.
Yeah.
Or whatever the case. You know what I'm saying? But no, it's something, but that speaks to the accountability of most women. And a lot of women lack accountability. And because of that they continue to repeat the same.
A lot of women.
Yeah, let me hold on. Let me make sure the mic is working. I said a lot of women lack accountability, and that caters to them constantly repeating the same mistakes.
That right there, what you said, a lot of women lack accountability. No, and I can say a lot of men lack accountability. Y'all cover up this and act like y'all's emotions just shut off. And the moment that a woman tell you about, y'all want to know so much about us, but the moment we tell you one thing about our past or about something that's very important to us, it's like, oh, she crazy. Like we closing that door as though everything has to be perfect. So I don't agree with that comment. A lot of women lack accountability. How about we address the men lacking your emotional state at the time that you're trying to get to know the woman? Like,
I think what you're doing is a perfect example of what I'm talking about.
Gotcha, bitch.
You stupid.
Because again, I never said that men don't lack accountability. When you said it, I nodded. Yep, you're right. A lot of men do. But just the mere mention of a woman having something to work on made you feel away. If you tell a woman that she needs to work on something, or you tell a woman that she's doing something wrong, you automatically go into defense, right? Or automatically like spin it back to what the man is not doing, or spin it back to what you did wrong. No. Sometimes you need to really just accept what that person is saying. Yeah, they may be wrong too, and we'll get to that. But right now, we on you. Mm-hmm. Don't spin it back in my moment of telling you what you need to work on. And a lot of women do that. It's a lot.
First it was Melissa Ford, now whoever this young lady is. I'm gonna let you know right now, ladies, if y'all keep proving men's point in real time on these damn podcasts, y'all might want to reconsider continuing to be on these damn podcasts with men, because y'all really starting to make yourselves look dumber and more foolish as these days, as y'all continue to be on these podcasts. Did y'all see that shit? This woman literally proved that's how you know they don't listen to understand, bro. It's just no. It's always just man fault.
Drusilla telling my son to call the police because she been sitting here saying she about to pour this water on me, balling it. But as I come to the stove to fix my food, she reached for the water. So I grabbed the pot
And then I grabbed for her hand to move her hand so she do not grab this pot to pour hot water on me. When I did that, she told her son to go call the police. And that's why he's sitting here saying now, she told him to call the police when he know that's not right. I have it all on camera. Because to move your hand so you don't pour hot water on me when I'm just coming to the stove trying to fix my food. There's no reason for you to pour hot water on me. I have all of this recorded. I touched her hand to move her hand so she do not grab this. I did not even touch her heart. I touched it very soft. So you don't pour hot water on me, Drusilla. When I walked into the stove to make my food, I didn't walk to the stove to touch Drusilla. I walked to the stove to make my food. And when I did, she went for the pot to pour hot water on me, as she has been saying for the last 20 minutes about why she is standing here. My kids' food is sitting there. She said that she are standing at the stove to pour the hot water on me. That's why it is bothering. That's why she is standing here at the stove. The food is done. There's no need for her to be standing here. But she did that for the water to boil, and when I started walking to the stove, she reached for it to try to pour it on me. So I grabbed this part of the pot, and then with my other hand, I slightly touched her hand to move it. And when I did that, she told her son, go call the police, and he did not. He just moved my little man out of the way. He just moved my little man out of the way and telling her mama to stop. And I have it all.
That woman was running her mouth so much, I would have been half tempted to pour that damn hot boiling water on her ass, bruh. The fuck? Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this. Oh Lord, I'm gonna go to hell. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm. It helps reach a broader audience. Also look out for the travel vlog channel as well as the live channel. Both links are in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.